Surfix grant here. So what we have here is a water pump. This is a pump, and this is a smart head. This is what you call a smart head. This is what turn the pump into like a automatic control thing, right? So whenever you turn on the water, this thing right here turn the pump on. When you turn the water off, it turn the pump off, right? I got pulled over by some police just a few days ago coming from work, and one of them was very nasty, all right? But the other one was a cool person, real cool person. Seemed like a real cool person. And after they asked what type of work I do, I said that I was a plumber. So the cool one asked me. He said that he have a smart head, and he want to know if whenever his water run out the tank, if it's gonna the pump is gonna burn up or whatever. So I'm gonna run a little test and see once the water run out. So I have a little bucket here, a bucket with some water. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put the hose in there, and I'm gonna see once the water finish if the pump is gonna turn off. All right. So let me get set up for that test so we can see what's gonna happen. And another thing, if whenever you get ready to use a pump and it's jam, it's not turning over, make sure you turn it off real fast. You don't want to burn up your pump. All right. If you have been following my videos, you see that I show y'all that you can pull the pump and you can turn it over. You can pull the pump here, you can turn the motor over if it's jammed. But you also can open this up. You can open this up and you can turn. You don't want to, if it's really stiff, you don't want to turn it too much. You don't want to break these blade off. But you can turn it from here and loosen it up from here. All right, so that's another way you can loosen it up. But that's what I say, you don't want to hold these. You want to mainly try to hold this. If it's not turning, you're going to have to pull these screws and try to loosen it up from there. All right, you don't want to burn the pump up. All right, so let's do this test. So let's go ahead and do that test to see if it's going to turn off or it's going to keep running. So I got the water in the bucket, got the hose, and it's going in and it's coming out through the top right here. So I'm going to turn it on. So right now this is going to act like you're turning on a faucet, right? I'm using one hand right here, so it's kind of, so it's running. You can see that the bucket run out. Alright, so the pump is running. Alright, so the smart head, you turn off because it's not getting any water. Alright, so we're going to put some water in this bucket to see if it's going to come back on, even though I know it's not going to come back on. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to unplug it and plug it back in, and it's still not going to, the pump is going to turn on, but it's not going to pull any water. It's not going to pull any water. So now you're going to have to prime you're gonna have to prime the pump. You're gonna have to put water inside the pump itself. See? Shut off, not getting in the water because it's not prime. What I mean by prime, you have to put some water in there so the pump can have something. So the pump can have something to pull. So once you prime it and you turn the switch off and turn it back on, it's going to start working like regular. So the main thing about the smart head, you know it's not going to burn up your pump. Once it's not getting in the water, it's going to shut off. You're going to have to, as what I say, you're going to have to prime it. You're going to have to put water inside here. You're going to have to put water back up inside the pump itself. And if you have it connect to a tank, I'll have to just turn the tank on. The tank on is going to get water. Once you get water, it's going to prime, and then it just turn the switch on. So that's it. Alright, so I hope you all learned something. A lot of people don't like these because the pump, you use more energy, use more power, because it's going to run. And a lot of people like them, right? So that's a benefit right there. You know your pump is not going to burn up because it's going to turn off once it's not getting any water. Alright, so give me some likes on this video. I put on my clothes, I was going out on the street, and I remember that the police asked me that question, so I said, alright, I'm just going and do a video on it. Alright, so this has been another video from Sir Fix-It Grant. Hope you all learned something. Thank you all for watching.